Hey guys, welcome to our phonics lesson. This week we have been looking at decoding multisyllabic words. We've learned two skills that will help us to decode multisyllabic words. These two skills show us that when we have a vowel, consonant, vowel, that one consonant will run to the vowel behind it. So we have the word beside, beside. When a vowel ends that word or that syllable, it has the long sound, okay? Usually, right? Because this week we've learned an exception to that rule. An exception means that it does not follow that rule. We have learned that if we have a vowel, consonant, vowel, and we read it like this word, Robin, and it doesn't make sense to us, then we know that we can shorten that vowel. Robin. I have heard of a robin before. It's a type of bird. What about a river? I went fishing on the river. So instead of that I making the long sound, it can be shortened to make the short sound, especially if it doesn't make sense in the context that we're reading it in. Now, when we see this coded in a dictionary or other places, it will split it behind that consonant B and the second vowel there. That way, this O, the first vowel, will have a guardian consonant. Rob, in, robin. Okay? We've also learned an exception to two consonants will split, right? If we have an X, we always split the consonant after that X in a multisyllabic word, okay? Like in the word expand. Even though in between those two vowels there are two consonants and two consonants will split, in the word exit, there's not two consonants in between the E and the I, so we have to split it behind that X, okay? So even if there are not two consonants, we still have to split the word behind the X, like in the word exit, okay? Yesterday, you did some dictation words. Today, we're going to go over those dictation words to make sure that we've spelled them correctly, okay? So what you'll need to do is while you're watching this video, you'll need to have Seesaw pulled up, and you'll need to be going back and forth in between this video and Seesaw to check your spelling of your dictation words, okay? All right, so the first word was the word cabin. Say the word cabin. Let's clap the syllables in cabin. Are you ready? Cabin. What's our first syllable? Ca. What's our second syllable? Bin. All right, so we spell the ca syllable, k-a, and the second syllable, bin. Well, it's really cab in, but when we spell it right, we spell it cat and then bin. So we have cab in. Okay. So then we have our vowel and our vowel. One consonant runs to the vowel behind it. So we split it in between the first vowel and that consonant. Usually we would have that long sound cabin, but here it has to be shortened for cabin. Okay? So cabin is spelled C-A-B-I-N. Cabin. Good job. Now let's look at word number 2. Planet. There are 7 planets. Okay? All right. I want you to say the word planet. Let's clap that syllable. Planet. Our first syllable is plan. P-U-A-N. Okay? Pool is a blend that has two sounds. P-U-A-N. Et. Et. Not it, but et. Et. We code our blend. We code our vowels. One consonant will usually run to the vowel behind it, right? Okay? But when we read this word, we don't read it planet. We read it planet. So that consonant is shortened. Okay? Planet. All right, now let's do number 3. Number 3 is exist. 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 is the letter name, the letter X. But that's not the sound that X makes. X makes the sound X. So when we're spelling the sound for the syllable X, we wouldn't just use the letter X. It would be spelled X. E is spelled with the letter E. X is the letter X. X ist. Ist. Okay? I is the letter I. S is an S and a T. Then we go back and code our vowels, our blends, and our digraphs. We have vowel E, vowel I, and then the blend ST. When we have an X in a multisyllabic word, the syllable always gets split behind that X. So we have X, ist, exist. Okay? Now number 4, exam. Say that word. Let's clap the syllables. XM. X, remember, is a letter name, not the sound. Remember, when we're spelling, we're using the sounds that we hear and connecting the letters to it. So we have X, E-X, X, am, A-M. Then we code our vowels, our blends, and our digraphs. If we have an X in a multisyllabic word, the syllable ends behind the X, doesn't it? So now we have exam. All right, our sentence that we were going to spell is the exit sign is bright red. There were 6 words in that sentence. The exit sign is bright red. The is a most common word that we've seen a lot, and we had to capitalize it because it was at the beginning of the sentence. The exit. Remember, I can't start this word with the letter X. I have to spell the sounds in that syllable. X, E-X, X, it, I-T. The exit sign, S-I-G-N. Remember, we learned that I-G-N was ein. The exit sign is bright. That begins with a blend. I-G-H-T. The exit sign is bright red. What do I need at the end of a sentence? Some type of punctuation. Here it will just be a period. The exit sign is bright red. Oops, I forgot my T at the end. Bright red, okay? All right, guys, now you are going to practice reading some multisyllabic words that do not follow our decoding skills here, okay? All right, Miss Gaskins is going to highlight the words, and I just want you to go through and read the words, okay? Practice decoding new words. All right, so in this first line here, make sure that you've paused the video and you've read through the box of words that are highlighted. When you're done, then let's unpause the video to continue, okay? All right, so then we have the word cabin. That's not cabin, it's cabin, okay? All right, so remember, if that first vowel sound should be long when you decode it, but it doesn't sound right, you can always shorten it. Let's go through and let's read these words. Ready? Read them with me. Cabin, ever, civil, finish, copy, habit, credit, denim, lemon, never, river, proper, study, present, habit, solid, axis, exam. Remember, when we have that X, we have to split it behind that X. Example, exchange, valid, exact, rigid, credit, and rapid. Great job, guys. Now what you're going to do is you're going to read the 4 sentences at the bottom. Let's just start with sentence number 1. When you're done reading sentence number 1, I want you to give me a thumbs up. All right, let's go through and read this together. Ready? Read. The exit sign is bright red. What color is the exit sign? All right, number 2. Amber can name 7 planets. I'm sorry, I should have let you read that first. Let's read it together since I've already read it to you. Ready? Read. Amber can name 7 planets. Who can name 7 planets? Okay. Sentence number 3. Go ahead and read sentence number 3. When you're done, give me a thumbs up. All right, let's read that sentence together. Ready, read. Water can be a solid, a liquid, or a gas. What can water be? All right, let's read sentence number 4. Go ahead and read it. When you're done, you may unpause the video. All right, let's read it together. Ready, read. During the Civil War, there was a punishment for sleeping while on duty. What is a punishment? What is a punishment? All right, guys, great job. Keep practicing to decode these multisyllabic words in your reading text. Ready reading, independent reading. Anytime you're reading something and you come across a word, you are learning those skills to decode those words. So please make sure that you're practicing those skills even on your independent reading time. Bye, guys.